a poner un poquito de música para estudiar. Preciso, necesito meditos. No, no es mucho, pero para tener fondo. A ver, ¿qué pasó, gatilla? Such kind my feet and fall out of bed. I don't know where it goes. And you stay with my symptoms, symptoms of sorrow. Again and again, I love, 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 I love. This is. Where did you go? Don't tell me why. Why? Tell me all the night you stay with me inside. It's nice. From my side, and think you're lonely too. I know we are inside. My chest is hurting. My feet can fall out of bed. I don't know where to go. Making it instead with my symptoms, symptoms of sorrow and sad, and I said it again and again and again. I love, 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 I love. Chinga, fuera, ya. I'm so sorry. Dre. Pues de misiones secundarias solo me quedan las del Win, literal.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not.
Oh. Ay, qué chido. Me pasé de verga, me pasé de verga, me pasé de verga. Fuera. Gata, no me muerdas. Listen, I really need somebody, so tell me you're that somebody, girl. I'll fuck her, I want. I'll fuck her, I done. The A130, and the feeling me, yeah. I just make you proud. You just make me calm. Yeah, I got home just so I can call. Or yeah, I go home.
Firefly stopped at the hut. Look inside. Locked.
Anybody in there?
Damn.
I'm not gonna hurt you. Open up.
Oh, you blew our fucking cover. Who are you? And what do you want?
They call me.
Is that Witcher? I heard the ballad about this and that sorceress. What's her name?
Shut it.
Yennefer.
Aye, that's it. Her eyes flashing.
Now my mum's beard. You there, outside the door.
Yeah, Geralt.
Listen, Geralt, let's cut to the thick of it. We survived a shipwreck recently. Beasts from the depths. Not too special, that, as dangers litter this isle.
No way.
Crikey. You call it... Leave it be, mate.
Very.
Got nothing to fear.
Said the fox to the gaggling geese. I've lost too many men.
Say I find your mates. Will you?
Aye, but I'm not counting.
How many are there?
3. Ivo, Gaspard, and
This.
Agent insisted he'd explore the Triton.
Gaspard.
He said it was defeatist to sit and wait to be rescued. We had to take action, or at least succeeded. Plaintiff spotted us
Where'd?
west in search of a...
Ferenc.
Oh.
I'm content to understand.
Oh, Jesus.
am I ever pleased to see you.
I talked to your friends. Come down.
Right. I'm coming. You lucky devil, you. You know, I've one regret. That... Oh, ah!
Dead. Damn.
Mame, eres un ridículo, güey. Eres un puto ridículo, mierda.
A fetlock in the arse.
Hey, wake
Son
up.
duendes, no, sí.
Shoo. Back to bed, Nibbles.
Wake up.
What's happening? Who are you?
I'm Geralt.
7 en plan. No. Son 3. No sé cuántos hay dentro de la casa.
You and your friends.
Rabenik and Company. Real estate appraisal, insurance, mass event organization. Gasp. I even slept through that storm.
Dormilón.
It's a shame so many died.
Any chance?
Here. But, alone.
Your friend.
I'm afeard they're dead. Some horror swarmed
Siete.
Ivo saw it with my own eyes. And Ferenc.
Let's get back to the hut. I'll protect.
Shame about the lads, really, but look. But I should warn you, I suffer from narcolepsy.
I know what it means. Don't worry, I'll keep.
I'll
Me cae. Me cae. Satisfaction.
drifted off. I've singed.
Wake up.
I don't want to go to school. Know much about this isle?
Almost nothing.
You know, it ain't on my map.
A common characteristic of enchanted islands.
You think it's enchanted?
It's the one thing I'm sure of.
feel a wee bit drowsy. Oh,
Wake up.
I don't want to go to school. So, what is it brought you to this strange place?
Looking for someone.
Here?
Just kind of turned out that way.
Not too keen on talking about it, are you?
Not really.
This place seems safe enough. Just be sure and come back. And make it quick, eh? Not that much to see here.
Tried to flee the fiend. Stubby legs, one of the missing dwarves.
Los demonios también son relictos. Ya, gata, déjame. Bombarda de pie. Leyenda del demonio Simón.
He's dead.
Por acá. Esta canción es mierda. Ojo, despacito, chaval.
Brought you your friend.
Sure. Let's hear him then.
Wake up.
I'm awake.
Gaspard! Stand back! I'm opening the door!
Gaspard! Ha! You seem a bit muddled.
Muddled. A bit drowsy, that's all.
What of the others?
Found one near a monster's den. He was already dead, sadly. Saw another fall from a cliff. Broke his neck.
Shit. Raverick told me to have an eye on the snot. 'Twas his nephew. Thanks for helping. And, sorry I didn't trust you.
Oh, everything's good.
Got a boat. You can leave with me, but I...
An ashen-haired lass?
Yes.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
What do you mean?
She's cold. Spirit.
Must have passed shut.
What?
No. Ciriella. Cirilla. Cirilla. Sí, era la lucecita que nos estaba guiando. Puta madre.
Guess not all of Vesemir's teachings have receded into oblivion.
A witcher can forget to eat, to drink, to breathe even. But a witcher never ever forgets to care for his blade.
Yeah, I used to repeat that incessantly. Never tired of doing it either.
What creature was it?
Huh? Creature?
One that gave you the scar over your left eye. It's new. I don't remember it.
Souvenir from the Cockatrice of Spala. Another addition to the collection. Nothing special. Yours has healed beautifully, though.
Avalach. He prepared some special ointments for me. But that was before the curse gripped him. Wonder where he is now.
We lifted the curse. He's at Kaer Morhen, waiting for you.
Are you serious? You must be. You'd not jest about something like that. A nice thing to wake up to.
You trust him?
Avalach? He's not let me down to date. Not once.
Why exactly is Avalach helping you? Sages have never been fond of humans.
He doesn't do it for me. It's about my power. As if it could ever be about anything else. Avalach tried to teach me how to control my ability. He was also making sure I didn't fall into Eredin's hands.
What's Eredin at?
What everyone wants. Control of my... His homeworld faces annihilation. Eredin's decided to invade ours. Brilliant, wouldn't you say? Can't achieve much on his own, so he needs to bring an army. Except his navigators can't possibly move him and thousands of NL between planes. Their abilities won't allow it.
Whereas yours will.
Exactly. And if I die in the
How do you ever start?
As soon as I'd left you and Yen on the Isle of Avalon, I found myself pursued. Eredin and his Red Riders. I fled through many worlds, many times. They came very close to catching me once. He found a portal and took us to a world where Eredin couldn't find us for, oh, perhaps half a year.
The world where Eredin couldn't find you. What was it like?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
People there had metal in their heads. Waged war from a distance, using things similar to megascopes. And there were no horses. Everyone had their own flying ship instead.
Ciri, stop fooling around.
Told you wouldn't believe me. We should have stayed there.
So why'd you return?
I thought the hunt had lost my scent for good. I thought I was safe. Besides, I wanted to find you. You and Yennefer.
You were looking for us. We were looking for you. Times I thought you were just a step away. Other times, felt like I was going around in circles.
I'm not surprised. There were times I fled pell-mell headfirst and forward.
So tell me how it happened, step by step.
Eredin located us mere moments after we landed on Ard Skellig. Soon after, he and his riders surrounded us. I thought it was over, the end. Turned out Eredin had other plans. He produced the phylactery, uncorked it. A fog enveloped us, and Avallac'h began gasping for air.
That's how Eredin cursed Avallac'h, triggered his transformation into Uma?
Yes. He didn't wish to kill him. Humiliation, that's what he was after. But Avallac'h refused to succumb without a fight. He cast a spell that wrought havoc in the Hunt's ranks.
And in a full half of a forest on Ard Skellig.
Yet it also gave us time to flee. Avallac'h opened a portal. I leapt in. He was supposed to follow right behind me, but something went awry. Impaired by the curse, he failed to reach the portal in time. We had agreed that if anything went wrong and we were separated, we would meet at his hideout in Velen.
But you failed to meet there.
Yes, we failed to. Once through the portal, instead of at Avallac'h's hideout, I landed right in the middle of Crookback Bog. I barely escaped the crones. And then there was the Baron. You know, he took me hunting. I killed a wild boar with my sword.
I heard.
A coincidence, really. I had no desire to hunt that day, but it felt wrong to refuse. I'd taken nothing remotely resembling a hunting weapon. I simply hadn't intended to hunt. I was wandering through the forest, breathing deep the air. And then I heard a strange sound. Unsettling.
Boar attacked you?
Mm-hmm. Big as a bison, and lumbering straight at me. And all I had was my sword. Had to manage.
Did just fine, judging by how the Baron's men remember it.
Simple soldiers, the whole lot. But we got along splendidly. A shame I had to leave. Flee. But I didn't want to bring the Wild Hunt down on them. Apart from which, I knew by then the curse was progressing. So instead of looking for Avallac'h, I decided to find you and Yen.
So how'd you even meet a man like Whoreson Jr.?
You and Yennefer were nowhere to be found, and I needed someone who could fix the phylactery. No ordinary craftsman would do. I needed a mage, one with extraordinary powers. Dandelion took it upon himself to help me. It was as if his honor depended on it. He arranged a meeting with a mage, but...
Failed to mention that.
probably didn't want to worry you. Later, we learned the Guard did that sort of thing regularly, in the hope of nabbing anyone who collaborated with mages. We needed to find another way. That was clear. Then Dandelion said he knew a man who owned a piece of Novigrad, as he put it, could do more than others. He was certain to know someone who could fix the phylactery.
Orson Jr.
Mm-hmm. I suspected it might not be the best idea, but I was desperate. I had no choice.
Está. Suelta.
You suspected right. Orson was not.
Damned simpleton got it in his head that we cheated him and kidnapped Dudu.
Who you promptly freed only to have to flee to Temple Isle. Great idea.
We hadn't planned it. Had no time to consider. We just bolted. I didn't even realize the guardsmen were driving me into a trap. Suddenly, there I was.
And that's when you landed.
The shore of Hindisfjall. The first pleasant place that came to mind. Hjalmar and I used to swim there.
Wait, so you actually wound up there by accident? I thought you and Avalok had arranged something.
No, he simply sensed me use my power. Just as Eredin can sense where I am, where I travel. In fact, Eredin arrived soon after I did. His riders in tow. Once again, things happened quickly. Lofoten, the Hunt's attack, my flight. And then, dreams. Just dreams.
What did you dream? I've had nothing but nightmares lately. Pretty horrible.
Likewise, for the most part. In one, a monster grown from a stillborn child chased you. Ugh, that was horrible. I had a few nice dreams. For example, in one we sat around a fire, drinking good wine, and all around people danced and laughed.
I like that one a lot better.
Me too. But these dreams, and the others, ended in some tower. No matter what I dream, in the end, I would enter a tower.
Recognize it?
Not sure. I don't think so. But the tower was stark and dead. But at the same time,
Did you?
No. Dreams all ended with me searching for the entrance. And the last time, instead of the tower, I saw your grizzled face. If not for the scar over your eye, I'd have thought I was still dreaming.
I was afraid you were... Found some dwarves here. Said they'd try to wake you, but you were cold as ice, and you weren't breathing.
And yet you came in.
Who listens to dwarves these days? Speaking of which, they're probably getting antsy. We should go. Got a boat on the beach. Once we land, we'll head for Kaer Morhen. On horseback.
Right. Conventional means of travel. They're just better. Though a portal would be quicker.
And draw Eredin to us immediately. Rather not risk it. Besides, I hate portals. Damn.
Se fueron con el bote. Qué puto.
Listen, we gotta think of a way to...
Ya llegó. La Wild Hound.
Get us out of here.
They'll know where we've gone. They'll know how to find me.
They already do. Ciri, take us home.
Encuentra a Ciriela por fin. Luego. Kaer Morhen. Go with me. Ay. A ti ya te vi. Estás escondiendo ahí. Te vi. Me quieres casar tú. Jennifer, tú toda nerviosa. Pero toda bonita.
Whoa, now. There. Welcome back, child.
Yo no.
My, you've grown beautiful.
No point standing around. Come on, time to greet the others.
You've not changed a bit. Any of you. All just like I remembered.
What?
Little
De la nada salía, what the fuck. Bro, me cago. Me
They're all here.
cago.
Everyone you asked for help. Avalok's resting in the tower, still in pretty bad shape. No reason to do it out here. Come inside.
Damn, it's good to see you again.
Maybe I'll give you two a moment.
Triss, please.
No, you must have missed each other terribly. A minute's delay won't hurt anyone.
Fine. This is just a little awkward.
45 seconds.
Huh?
We've 45 seconds left. Well, 30 now. And then we throw the gauntlet at the Wild Hunt. So I beg you, use these seconds well.
Yen, I adore you.
No points for creativity, but for your candor. Time to go.
Se enojó, se enojó.
Yes?
Madre, es que...
Yen, you know the Wild Hunt better than anyone else. Tell us about the magic they use.
Their navigators open portals, rifts that we might counter with Dimeritium or our own magic. They also summon the frost that occupies the voids through which they travel.
There's just not enough of us. It'll be a hard fight.
Mira, te soltan acá.
You found her. They told me.
Bring all your tools with you?
Thought to myself, a battle approaches. Blades.
Thought right.
Plan to top that by brewing some more Mahakaman mix. God.
No aguanto, güey. Mejor que cabrón.
I certainly hope this gas will work.
Oh, Tarmiño.
It shall. We must just ignite it at the right moment.
Coño, cómo vemos a todos nuestros aliados.
She's one of us, Geralt. No way we'll let him take her.
Any progress?
Lambel.
Junk, barely younger than
Lambe bicho. Y Leto, yo le había... Oh, es que...
Greetings, Wolf.
Y Leto, yo había traído a Leto, cabrón.
Elbow higher.
It's high enough.
Please! Busy road.
Glad to see you.
Set out alone, Vest tracked me down. Insisted on coming.
I ought to give you a hiding for not asking my help. But I took it all out in ropes on the way.
Lo intenté. No hice nada más. Yo lo intenté. Leto. Ahí está Leto.
Some old friends.
What's this whoreson doing here?
We need him.
You might have forgotten what he did. I haven't.
I'll keep an eye on Letho.
And I'll behave, I promise.
Watch this murderer and you won't be watching the enemy. Why is the Kingslayer so important?
Eridan's a king, ain't he?
Fuck you both.
We'll stay and help. But we don't want him at our backs.
Roach.
No desire to talk to you right now, Geralt.
Vess, don't be mad.
Poor judgment bringing the Kingslayer here.
Verga, yo. Puta, pero eso me pasa por no haber jugado los primeros.
Big fight ahead of us. How's morale?
Remember our encounter with them at the Hanged Man's Tree. We'll thrash him again this time. Kira?
An illusion.
Ah, es Kira, huevo.
Greetings, Geralt. If I'm to die today, I wish to look smashing for the occasion.
Getting all gussied up for the wild hunt?
Women only ever beautify themselves for their own satisfaction.
Glad you're here.
It's good to see you again.
Expected you earlier.
I started off heading in the opposite direction, but then turned around.
What made you change your mind?
Yo.
There are times when a woman should simply not explain her decision. That goes doubly for sorceresses. Leave my dresser alone.
How are you? Care more into your liking?
More so than Velen, but that's hardly an achievement.
Sí, con el ojo puedo borrar las ilusiones.
Just when I was...
Wouldn't mind.
Esto debe tener todo. Marico, esto debe tener todo, mi hermano. Ay, Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío, Dios mío. Los luguitos que me voy a dar. Mano, bueno que yo no tengo casi dinero. No tengo tanta plata. No, la cagué ya. Es en plata, es en peso. Venga,
Get everybody together. Time to talk. Thank you for coming. The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri. Want to take her. We'll stop them.
How do you even know the Hunt will show?
They always know where I
Falta,
teleport
falta
to,
Yalmar,
and they
¿no?
move from place to place in an instant.
Yalmar y los caballeros.
So what's our plan?
There aren't many of us, but I'd trust any of you with my life. When they attack, Yen will dome the fortress with a magic shield. Hunt will be forced to land outside the walls.
If they're dispersed out in the woods, we could hunt down small groups of riders.
Got our first volunteer for the hunting party. I'm the second.
Count me in too. Always believed attack is the best defense.
The Hunt will try to penetrate into the fortress through navigator portals. I can do nothing against this kind of magic, so you'll need to find and close as many as you can while hunting in the woods.
Lambert will make us dimeridium bombs. Remember the formula?
Of course.
Excellent. Erden should work on the portals as well. I shall also give you each an amulet. Snap them in half and you'll become invisible, at least while you remain still or move slowly. Move abruptly, engage any foes, clash with them, and they will see you. Apart from that, they will be able to hear you and smell you. If you come across a large unit, do not attack. Signal Triss and she will provide support.
I'll look for your signal. As soon as I see it, I'll rain fire on the forest.
Remember, there's only a few of us. We have to help each other, work together. If anything goes wrong and the Hunt puts us on the defensive, we pull back, make a stand at the gates of the fortress. The inner courtyard is our last line of defense. If we don't stop them there, we're doomed. Ciri's most important in all of this. The Hunt's after her, and we have to defend her at all costs.
What do I do?
Stay inside the keep. If they break through, come inside. We'll all converge to help you.
Out of the question. I can look after myself.
No one doubts that, child. But remember the most important moment when hunting a monster?
Wait for an opportunity.
After the council, I'll give you an amulet. If you use it, a ball of... standing, just in case.
Solo en casa. Fucking piromano.
What else do we have that we can use?
Since you plan to ambush the Hunt in the woods, I could dig some trapping pits, blue stripe style.
Meaning?
Deep as the dark abyss, bottoms bristling with sharpened stakes.
I brought this Mahakaman mix. Flammable as bone-dry saltpeter and ploughing sticks to anything. We fill some barrels, stack them in a narrow passage, and fire them up at an opportune moment.
You know, we stand on a vast deposit of gas. If need be, I could open cracks in the earth, create explosions. I would need to prepare...
There's a laboratory and the workshop.
One thing to remember, we've got limited resources and even less time.
Absolutely. We need to assign one type of weapon.
Who needs access to the lab?
I started brewing some potions. Like...
I could prepare more of those Witcher's traps, but I'd need all the lab equipment.
Always relied on potions. We should brew as many as possible.
Let's talk about the workshop. Been wanting to fix that breach in the wall, but we'll need the same tools to clear the rubble from the armory.
Rubble?
Haven't you heard? Roof caved in a couple of years back. There's some excellent swords in there. Swords we could use.
Filling in the breach seems just as important. They come through there, the siege will be over awfully quick.
Fixing the breach in the wall's a priority.
We won't have time to do much else. Everything settled?
Yes, settled.
Let's sum up. Yennefer will... where Lambert Triss will be... All others will repel any foe.
If anything goes wrong, we abandon the outer... Remember, Aroden can't get his hands on Ciri. Let's look at the map of the fortress, figure out the deep... Can't help feeling we've overlooked something important.
Don't think about it.
Es que me tiran partidos de hace rato.
What's red?
Haven't had much time to prepare, so... Your potions.
Thanks for everything.
I'll saddle the horses. Come once you're ready to head into the woods.
Taking Letho with us.
You know my opinion.
Ready for battle?
I was born ready.
Sí, listo. Ya está cambiando el tiempo de llegar.
See that? It's starting. Woods, now.
El traje de Lambert es... Puta ya. God.